Strong and quick to boot.
I ended up not doing so. Which I could have possibly, but I had to do something earlier today too. And alongside going to the gym after, I figured it'd be easier to just stream here, right now instead. Which today should be a slightly longer stream than usual. But we'll see.
Let's see if we can catch up.
The goal is to finish this chapter today.
I'm gonna catch you!
How's it going now, everyone?
This is a familiar sight.
Happy Saturday.
I remember when you first came to the village. The child we've taken
And just a
in
heads
is
up, I
just like
played
you
a
when you
little
arrived.
off stream on my own, but that was
You
mostly
were
to grind and
sitting there
such.
on your own, looking dazed. Your eyes were
That was the main point of me
as if you weren't even
playing
there.
off stream.
So I started chopping river rocks in half with my bare hands, just to get a reaction out of you. These children playing here know nothing of the world beyond the village.
Damn.
I was just like them.
Damn.
But not you. You wound up in our village after losing your parents to war. How could you simply forget all that and join our games? And that wasn't the half of it. You had to learn how to fight and become a guardian of peace. I couldn't begin to fathom what was in your heart, but I decided I was going to look after you anyway. Ziluan, I am proud of what I am. Proud to be a guardian of peace. And if
Sick.
maintaining peace means getting my hands dirty, I am ready to do just that. But when I look at these children, I can't help hoping that they won't grow up like us. Is that arrogant of me? Do you think? I want us to be the end of it. The last guardians of peace. I dream of a day when the realm doesn't need people like us anymore. I don't think it's foolish to want that. And because of you, Ziluan, I think that dream might come true.
Let's hope. Let's go. Anyways, I received a letter. But yeah, go and do some side stuff before continuing and all that. Revives. Ooh. That's actually good. I assume that's a limited item, though.
Things are going well enough around here. If I hear one more
Incense of Solidarity. Oh yeah, and then I also, like, most of my time playing offstream was really just to level up these weapons. What I could, that was easy. But that honestly didn't last for too long. Because otherwise I was, I mean, I could have done it, but I was getting a bit bored doing it, so personally, and yeah. Anyways. I did see this battle here, which I was going to do off-stream, but I figured might as well do now. Instead. Just to extend the stream stuff and such. Defeat the bandits and rescue the peasants. Gotcha.
Now is the time for forward momentum. Come, onward! March forward!
Let's go. And open. Take this. And open. Take that. This territory is ours. Let's go.
Okay.
And open.
In your dreams.
Take this.
The path we must
The
walk
enemy
is
officer
set.
has been defeated.
Everyone! Start the advance!
Don't worry, I'm taking that base press off. I'll help them as soon as I can. Okay. There we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
With a solid stratagem, I challenge you to battle.
Gotta be quicker.
No.
Take this.
Nice. Oh yeah, speaking of nice, well, I did mention last time I streamed that I was gonna miss my locals this week probably. But yeah, I was gonna miss it regardless.
The enemy officer has been
How did my
defeated.
perfect plan fail?
Which ended up working out for me just because, like I said, I ended up getting a new car that day instead. Yesterday instead.
Turn the table. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. The enemy officer has been
Okay,
defeated.
one more. I'm on my way, don't worry. Good thing you're alive though. I'll just go with this right now.
Tables turned.
There we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening.
Really leveled up my spear. Good enough. Hurricane cake. I'll need to do this soonish. But it'll come, like, once I'm doing the story. A lot of these will be easier once I do the main story, really, in general. Versus on my own. That was cool, though. Okay, that actually might be helpful. It does sound a lot more helpful than what I was using initially anyways.
It's you.
Anyways. Damn, 9 away from the next one. Oh, I think I see.
Go show
Oh
'em what
yeah, I
you're
think
made
I
of.
did see I had some bond stuff to do, which I guess I might as well get that over the way, get it out of the way first before I continue.
I think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed.
Things
Just
are going well enough around here.
Yep, here's one.
Which one, though? Hey! Can't say I expected to run into you here.
Same.
Me? I'm in the middle of picking up something for my lord. By the way, your exploits in that battle in Yin province were remarkable. Lord Cao Cao thinks extremely highly of you. I must admit, I'm envious.
I had to carry that in that
However,
fucking battle.
My lord can be hard to understand at times. Taking in the yellow turbans like that?
That was a mistake, I'll admit.
I've said this before, but I'm the same as those yellow turbans. Lord Cao Cao ignored my past, took me in, and gave me his trust. Giving a roughneck like me something to be proud of in life besides physical strength. I must repay that favor however I can, even through something as small as odd jobs. Right, and when it comes to shopping, I can carry a good 3 times what an average person can. Would you really help me out? You're pretty sharp after all. I'd appreciate you checking over these items and their prices. Let me know if they're reasonable or not. You help me out here, and I'll treat you to a bite in return. How about it? I owe you one. Good luck to have run into you here.
We are gonna be
I'm
fighting
not
side by
going to let
side
my
after
good
all.
fortune go to waste. Let's get to it.
Anyways, and well, we did get announcements of other games coming out this year, as well as other games that I just ended up being interested in playing as well when they release later on. Not to mention
heard there's another
backlogs
big
that I
conflict
want to
over
get
who
to
will
as well,
succeed Dong
which,
Zhuo.
depending on how things go, I may do the rest of this game story off stream myself.
Hey you! He's gonna be here soon, you know.
But I wouldn't oppose to it
Unless you
personally.
take off now, you're gonna be worked to the bone too.
That's good advice. Just go home and forget about training today. I don't want to see another poor soul broken.
The punishment he dealt to King soldiers who pillaged during the fighting of Shu province was so severe, I dare not even speak of it.
He shows no leniency in his training either, and it's about to begin now. Each session is more traumatic than the last. Once we get started, I reckon you'll change your tune. I can't even tell you how many times I've been at death's door here.
Just don't say we didn't warn you. And don't run away crying once things start heating up, no matter what.
No one said to slacken your formations. Fix them, now.
Sir, yes sir! Returning to formation.
You want to receive my instruction too? Then you'll need to line up the same as any other soldier here. Time to commence the drills. Prepare yourselves. You You have most impressive stamina and agility. Cultivated through many years of strict training, I imagine.
Well, I wouldn't know.
Admirable dedication. The body and mind quickly wither if neglected. You do not fear me, do you? Surely you've heard of the rumors of my harsh treatment of Qin soldiers, stemming from a personal grudge? And you're not concerned about that in the least. My former leader, Lord Bao Xin, was slain by Yellow Turbans, who had come down from Qin province. They say my bitterness led me to dole out harsher punishments than necessary to Qin soldiers who failed to maintain order. Pillaging is a serious offense. My judgment therein is simply a matter of course. Personal grudges and the like do not factor in whatsoever. And I must continue to ensure proper discipline moving forward as well. It is the role I play, and my very convictions require me to do so. You must keep the details of this conversation private. If the soldiers knew, they would grow lax.
Well,
Come by again next time you're up for an intense challenge. I'll help you focus.
all I can
both
say is your
body
secret's safe with me,
and mind.
personally. But I get it with what you did. More so now. As well as your personal feelings in the matter. But I think it's are pretty valid for what they're worth.
So cool, isn't he?
Anyway, so here.
No. Good timing. Would you like some vegetables?
I grow them in the mountains. I would love for you to try them. You are welcome. People were complaining about me having too many. Some of them are somewhat exotic, but if you boil them, they'll taste just fine.
Well, they taste incredible, whatever they are. But I can't help but feel the farmer could make better use of his talents in another field.
There's nothing wrong with a quiet life of study and agriculture. You, of all people, shouldn't lecture me.
You have a point. Still, I'm certain that our old mentor would be disappointed in us right now.
There's more to life than social success. Right now, I'm studying Fan Shenqi's manual. Yes, one containing the wisdom of the great agriculturalists of old. I'm trying to test it out for myself. My old fellow here belittles me as a reclusive hobbyist farmer, but he is mistaken. Our nation is built on the soil in which our food is grown. Those who fail to see this are not fit to lead. Small details make up the bigger picture. My aim is to understand this fact more deeply. Ah, then your views are more aligned with those of my comrade here? I would appreciate it if you could understand my point of view.
I can't believe you, Zhuge Liang. I thought you were only playing at being a hermit to test people.
That is another one of my aims. That's why I won't be leaving Jing province just yet.
See.
I'm waiting for someone who is able to look past my reputation and see the man within. I fear you may be right. But such a life is not without merit.
You don't make life easy for yourself, do you, Zhuge Liang? Although, I suppose most strategists are the same. Will you continue to keep an eye on him for me? I worry that he'll rot away
You
up
got my
here
word.
and no one will notice.
Goodness, to think both old friends and new acquaintances would show me such consideration. Well then, Guardian of Peace. Expect an invite to my retreat in the near future.
Sounds good. Okay, that takes care of everyone then. Which means it's time for another battle. Which, for the sake of my sanity, I truly hope this battle isn't as bad as the last one, because
I heard there's another
it
big
was
conflict over here.
that was a struggle to maintain everything until we survived, to say the least. I'm not even joking. All my generals being wiped out, and I had to beat all the generals while they're in my not only while they're in my home base, but while Xiao Xiao was on the verge of dying. That was stressful. And now we got to fight Lu Bu's forces, which that's not gonna be fun either.
Lu Bu's reckless bravery is as unstoppable as a tempest. There's nothing anyone can do in the face of it. No way to predict which way it will blow next. But still, Chang'an alone was able to harness that tempest and use it to carry out his plans. It's a real pity that he turned to the other side. I wonder why he did it. Why did he betray Lord Cao Cao? He certainly seemed to have something on his mind in recent weeks, now that I think back on it. But Lord Cao Cao treated him as well as any of us. I can scarcely imagine he had cause for complaint in that respect, at least. But I've been thinking, and I have another theory. He may have been afraid of being overshadowed by Lord Cao Cao, of his own talent going unnoticed. If that is the cause, then I have to say, I respect his choice. This battle will be the ultimate test of his talent, and if he loses, his life will be forfeit. You have to admire his audacity, if nothing else.
I can give him that.
It would be disrespectful not to fight back with all our strength.
Now for the meeting.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Yes.
Hmm?
Okay.
Hmm?
Yes.
Oh, this is gonna be a dangerous fight to say the least. But if you need me to take you down, take more bases on the way, I could do it here.
With me here, I suppose our victory is all but assured.
Now go. cannot allow Louis Bu to take our home base. They're taking back Yan.
Shall we initiate the advance? Soon this land will belong to Lord Louis Bu. The time has come. Strike the finishing blow.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Him off
Okay.
Could I? The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh no.
Take this.
Good chuckle, Yuan. I'll leave Louis Bu to you. Don't worry about defeating him. We just need you to buy us as much time as you can. We must hurry to take as many enemy bases as possible. If we control enough of the battlefield, we should be able to isolate Louis Bu.
Hey, welcome to the stream.
Louis Bu is going to be a grueling task. But I've never been one to turn down a challenge.
Just making progress in Dynasty Warriors Origins again. Hope your weekend's been treating you well.
Will never be strong enough to stop me.
This is a lot harder than I thought. But I don't need to win. I just need to stand my ground.
We fought our way out of a tight spot. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good officer is worth more than any strategic position. We need not die here.
Fall back. Tables turned. The enemy is strong. Things might get tough. Looking rough.
Ouch.
No one can defeat the mighty Louis Bu. I'll destroy Cao Cao right here and now. It's time to advance.
Gotta be quicker.
Let's get serious.
Territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let me take more bases.
Did you think your little scraps of wood could stop me? It will take much more than that.
I can't believe they fall so easily. I'll have to reconsider just how superior Louis Bu's skills are.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You have to get out of here. I'll stop Louis Bu. Yes, you are right. I'm counting on you, Dian Wei. My trusty guard.
No, move, just move, retreat. Because I can't protect you while trying to take the other bases. I really can't, unfortunately. Hey, can you ask me about college stuff? Oh, sure. Oh yeah, of course I have college. Well, it's been a while. It has been a while, I'll say that much. But if I can, I'll try to help as best as I can if anything, if you don't mind. It's just more of a disclaimer of anything, but I'm always down to help out.
Excellent work, Lord Dian Wei.
Game louder. Hopefully that's better.
Now we have a much more exposed.
Hey, yeah, BA in accounting is what I got.
Take this chance to seize the bases behind Louis Bu. If we do that, we can cut him off from the main force.
We must find a way to overcome this situation. This appears to be as far as we can.
Better? Good to hear, good to hear. But yeah, BA in accounting though. Which I have a degree somewhere. My dad probably has it in storage of anything. But we do have it. How long did it take me? Took me 2 years, basically.
Formidable Cao Cao's forces can be. Let's go. Lord Zheng Liao, you are skilled.
Which, granted, all this flows. I actually did mess up a bit early on during the semester where, well, not that I messed up, it's more so I didn't realize I needed more classes than I needed. So I ended up taking 6 classes for what would have been my last semester. Ouch. Okay, I think I messed up somewhere. Okay, at least I can kill him here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It did take me 2 years, yeah, but let's get But yeah, it's because well, I guess it probably depends on the degree you're going for, because I know like some people that are trying to be like engineers of sorts. They probably need it longer, even though they took most of their classes at community college. That's what I feel. Oh yeah, and then so basically, I miscalculated how many classes I actually needed.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I miscalculated there. So I ended up taking, well, I took 5 classes during my second to last semester. But during my last semester, I actually took 6 classes.
The enemy officer. It looks like they've cut off Lord Louisville. We'll have to do something about that.
And well, I actually did fail one of my classes during that semester too. But this was also during the time before everything started to go online, virtual, because of the pandemic and all that. But I did fail one of my classes. So I ended up taking one more extra semester after.
Now is our chance to take over the bases they've left vulnerable.
Which, well, oh yeah, and I also did take a summer semester, which I only took one, but looking back, considering all things considered, I probably should have taken at least 2 during this summer instead. Probably.
But save your appetite, Lord Wuxia. This is far from over. I knew it. You're a true warrior of the 3 kingdoms. See it now. This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated. We may flee today, but we are still the strongest force in the land. We'll be back to take Yin.
Oh, I took the wrong amount of classes, because I thought my schedule was going to be straightforward and all that. But I just messed up with, well, I miscalculated how many classes I needed to take, basically. So I ended up taking 6 classes during my last what would have been my last semester. But I failed one of my classes. So I had to take one more semester after. Which thankfully, my dad was able to help me with that. Thankfully.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Holding Weeblue back is no easy task. This is for now. You should keep moving.
Which I guess that's another thing I could really mention. Like, make sure you do know how many classes you need to take before and such. Which, well, actually, you've already been through that. Except this time. Except then, it was sort of your counselor that screwed you over with how many classes you, or with what you could transfer and such. It's just like, I thought I miscalculated the credits, basically. So I ended up taking 6 classes to try to get it all done before. Which, at that point, I did end up taking an extra semester anyways. Which, I mean, it is what it is now, but, I mean, that's up to you, though.
defeated.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Yen Wei, I am truly glad to see you alive.
Yeah, I only had to take one class at least, so it was pretty much an easy semester and it was also for a class that I wanted to take as well. Anyways, I need to take back my bases.
I can think of little more pathetic.
You dare to stand before me? You have courage.
It was also virtual. Like I said, this was during the time when COVID happened, so everything was online. So it's even easier staying at home, managing one class, while doing some other stuff. So I guess that was sort of a blessing in itself. Anyways, I need to take back this base. But yeah, with the classes I had to take, it took me like 2-ish years after I transferred, basically. Which, I'm not sure how your curriculum would look with how many classes you need, but at the very least, you got through all your lower division stuff.
Now we draw closer to retaking our home base. Remain on your guard. We fight through to the end.
So at this point, it's like pretty much a mixture of like, I think there's like a few upper division classes you would have to take at Cal State Fullerton.
I expected more.
As well as your Gs as well. Yay, 10 bases taken. I think it's gonna be down to a mixture of those things.
Weebu's forces have destroyed our transport units. Most of the provisions brought from Shu were lost.
They didn't want to lose for nothing. Very impressive. Chen Gong.
Nothing can be done about it now. Cannot hope to fight Louis Bu without food for our men. We at least managed to take back some of our territory. In that, we should consider ourselves fortunate.
Damn, they were smart. Oh, you're taking 6 classes too. Oof. I assume they're like mostly for your major and such. And I hope some of them are online at least. Cause well, initially everything I was gonna be doing was gonna be in person, but cause COVID happened, I was able to do a decent amount. Well, even though I did fail one class, everything else was a lot more manageable because they were online. 2 on cast? Okay, so yeah. So at least actually, maybe are some of those classes hybrid too? But well, I guess either way, you're not gonna be on campus as much at least. And that saves you time and gas to say the least, trying to get there. Not to mention saving time for not with finding parking.
Exactly where our weak point was. Thanks to Lord Chengong, I don't doubt.
However, it will be
The 6 classes is a lot though for sure. That I personally don't recommend it going into it, but at the same time, I don't know how many classes you have to take for your major to graduate. Not sure if you have an estimate of how much you need to do, or how long do you think you'll be at Cal State Fullerton now that you transferred and all?
And then regroup.
Secure provisions indeed. But from where?
If we can't take them, we'll have to make our own. After all, Yen isn't the only place where food grows.
Another question? What's up?
Aha.
gathering food ourselves to make provisions. I have an idea.
I'm listening.
We have reports that Yellow Turban remnants are plundering Yu Province. Local officials
Am I
are
thinking
doing
about getting
well
more
to stop
education? Am I planning to stick with that?
it. If we take the province under the pretext of
I honestly
stopping
don't have
plundering,
too much of a plan with
A
when
cunning
I would go
plan,
back to
Lord
school,
Shunyo.
but
A little bold, perhaps, but it
honestly, a part of me
certainly
is also
could work.
procrastinating with it too, to a degree.
Wu's forces are spent and would be in no position to
But
stop us.
it's something I
Eliminate the
have
Yellow
thought
Turbans
about
and
at
restore order and
times, which I can
So
honestly see
long as
myself
that is
going
our
back
goal,
to school
how could Liu Bei
for a
possibly
higher
interfere?
education of sorts for what my major,
A solid
which is what I
plan.
have at the moment.
We'll leave Puyang to Louis Bu for now. Tell the men to get ready to march for you.
Whether it's like a CPA to go back and get my CPA eventually, CPA, or possibly to go for a master's, which actually it probably would be easier for me to go for a master's in comparison. But then that would mean going back to school again and all. But I wouldn't be too against going back to school, all things considered, if I can make it work out.
And so we meet again. Our fates truly are linked, it seems. But once I lay eyes on you, my mind begins to race with conflicting thoughts. How about it? I'll tell you about how I left Cao Cao's side and became Lord Luibu's strategist. Whether you are an ally or foe, I respect you, and so I'd be grateful if you would listen to my tale.
I'll just say, why did you betray
you
Xiao Xiao?
ask? Sure.
Anyways,
You have something of an
hey yo, Mino, welcome to the achievement, thank you for the 20
approximation.
months.
Cao Cao
Welcome,
is
welcome.
A great man. It cannot
Did
be
see you were
denied.
alive earlier today, which hope that
Truly one
treated
with
you
the
well, Mino.
ability to realize his ambitions.
I was sort of out and about because
And
of car-related
surveillance
stuff early in the
these
morning.
days also
But hope you had a good
possess
stream, though.
incredible talent and wisdom.
Hope your weekend's treating you well, too.
For many, there is no cause for dissatisfaction whatsoever. Under his leadership, unification of the land is a likely reality. And I have no doubt that his achievements will last far into the future.
Yeah, Fox, that's
Cao
where I
Cao is
am
a
at the
man
moment.
who will accomplish supremacy
But in
through
the
his
meantime, I
own
have been trying to do
merit.
other things as well,
It would be
which most of it is related to
so
Street Fighter,
simple
but
and
just trying to make the most of stuff while I can.
too boring. I dream of carving my name into history.
Oh yeah, Puck, yeah, I was just wondering, how long do you think with what you're going to school for and the classes you're taking, how long do you think it would take you to finish, out of curiosity?
No need to force a positive response here, you know? I'm aware that my reasoning is both unconventional and self-oriented. Do I end up as a renowned officer that used all his knowledge to outwit Cao Cao? Or a fool who clumsily fails?
It's alright,
In
you seem
either
to be
case,
living a
the
comfy
name
life.
Chen Gong
I
will be
am,
known
but
to the
a bit of it
world
is also
and
because I am
etched
still
into the
living with my
annals of
family.
history.
Because it definitely would be a lot harder if I was living on my own, to say the
I
least.
have no
Which,
intention of accepting
eventually, it is going to come to that point.
With my mind and Lord Louis Bu's prowess, we are certain to obtain supremacy. What say you?
New car,
Ride
I
with
was
us
able to afford.
and
There,
leave
well,
your
I
mark
could have
on
bought a
this
new car for
earth.
myself on my own, but if it wasn't for my dad, well, one, I wouldn't have known how to negotiate with the car stuff, with trying to keep it low, make it lower than they would have tried to sell me for. Because if I just bought it straight up, they would have gotten 43K out of me, to say the least. We were able to negotiate to 34K, which they did force me to get one warranty for the catalytic converter, and they almost convinced me to get two warranties, as I put the rest of the payment down, which I did decline. I will say though, the new car is something to say the least with the hybrid. Hybrid Camry LE.
A profoundly foolish question. This is a decision that I have made of my own accord. It is far too late to consider turning back. Those born into times of great struggle care only to live and die without the burden of regret. Watch closely, and you will see how grand my story is in the end.
Pentactic, class 3 time.
Shall we be?
Sounds good. And I will also say, having the new car though, it really makes me realize I missed out on so much. With features that you would have to go for the aftermarket initially, like the backup cameras or a Bluetooth media thing. There's just so many things that not only are included in cars nowadays, but they include even more to really enhance how it is with driving the car, having the car now.
I shall go silent. Turn the table. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Another one down. Okay.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well.
Take this. Take this. And open all my might.
There we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Nice. That took a little longer than I thought, I'll admit. Oh yeah, and then the fact that my new car also has a wireless charger built into was something I didn't expect either. I am definitely taking advantage of it, needless to say. I literally felt like I just woke up from a time machine, or I felt like getting my new car and seeing the features they have. I felt like I was waking up from like, trial sleep, or being frozen in time for centuries, to say the least. when I got to try out my new features and such. Looking at 2 years ago, I'm not sure though, because it doesn't even seem like any time any classic. I have appointments coming to talk to the counselor to see. Looking around my Fullerton account to find an education planner, but I think where that is. I'm not sure about doing how you go about it online, because I pretty much went to the counselors to talk about it.
All those
In
rumors about
person, which,
mysterious beauty.
yeah, I pretty much I mean, I guess that was pretty much during the time where there probably was an option to do it online, but I pretty much just got used to making appointments and being the one thing I do aside from going to campus for classes and such. I can see 2 years though being the rough. 2 years is sort of the average, I'd say. Depending on your major though.
Do you want to know if I have any honey?
Oh, you're here.
Cha is so cool, isn't he?
Ah, I was hoping.
I do like my gauntlets element.
I think the guys who laid waste to our fields will be...
Okay, and thankfully I am at the recommended level.
Oh, Eli. That was a splendid performance. Dun said you were a true warrior, and he wasn't wrong.
Lord Sha hold you in. You're too kind. Fact is, it was all thanks to you and his lordship. After I found myself driven away without a lord to serve, you took me under your wing. If the heavens haven't seen fit to bring me to you, I'd be nothing special at all. And that's the truth. You saved me from disgrace, and I swear I will pay you back with my life.
Easy now. No need to recklessly throw your life away. You're going to be protecting Cao Cao for a good many years yet. So keep up the good work, and don't let our lordship down.
You can count on me.
Well, is everyone here?
Yep. Okay, so needless to say, I got a lot of bases to be taking here. Aside from the one I have protected.
Yes?
Yes.
Just in case. Gotcha.
Oh?
Thank you.
Let's see how this goes.
Shall illuminate the path to victory. Now go.
Let's hope this goes well.
turbans of you have become mere brigands. Put them to the sword. Restore order to this region.
Allow me to command the vanguard. I shall forge us a path. Advance now.
There's talk of resistance against the Yellow Turbans. Troubling rumors if true. Either way, it would not hurt to be prepared. Indian way. Stay close to his lordship.
I will protect him.
In that case, I will go with Yue Jin. I must catch up to him quickly.
Begin the advance.
I'm going to be taking bases, tactically.
The enemy officer has been defeated. That is very bad news indeed.
Escape.
Just east of here, there is an unused fort. We can set up a position and hold them off. Let's march!
Oh, shoots.
We'll prepare to meet the attack here. We'll stop them in their tracks. Come back. It's what happens from here on that counts.
What's all that ruckus outside? If those brigands dare come this way, we'll drive them back.
Oh, sick. So don't worry about
The
them.
officer has been defeated.
Fight to bring glory to our forces.
Charging in this thing. No.
Take this. Counter-attack. Excellent. Keep this up, and the fight will be ours.
Okay.
Take this.
Okay.
Bear witness to my power.
Run down.
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated. Gotta be quicker. This territory is the enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Oh, here we go.
Bring glory to our forces.
Okay. Avail.
Take this. All my might. Looking rough. Looking rough.
Nice.
Situation. The enemy officer been
You be
defeated.
joining me then? Good. We might need your help.
Okay.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
No, don't pay attention to what I'm saying.
This is the enemy's main position. Don't stop now. Charge!
Is it time for an
The
assault?
tide is on our side. We mustn't neglect our flanks. The enemy may have more pieces at play.
That's why I'm keeping an eye out on.
Close. Archers, deploy! Bring them down where they stand! So, they did have more pieces at play. But we can't stay here under that hail of arrows.
Indeed. Let's go. We have but one choice. To keep moving forward.
Who are you? You first. Who the hell are you? It doesn't matter who I am. You better get out of here before you get hurt. Wait. You're those cursed brigands. Pillaging and plundering again. I don't
Hey,
doubt.
who are
But not
you?
if I have anything to do with it. Protecting all the villages in this area. Already wiped out many of our men single-handedly. Retreat!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The situation is chaotic. The question is whether we prioritize the east or west flank.
Guys are always like the
Point
east.
turning to the main position. South will take on South South. All right, man. New orders. We attack South South. Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Wait. Stop. I've got business with you. It's over. This damn sight better than fighting that giant. Keep me amused. Get it.
Thought they'd cower in their fortress. But instead, they've attacked our weakened east flank. Take this. Very well. This territory is ours.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm gonna go make sure.
What in blazes is the enemy up to? Let's get out there and find out. Let's march!
Things are looking rough. Won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
That's why I'm here.
Who are you? Who do you serve? You're brigands like the rest of them. You put the farmers to the sword and steal their food. But I will not let that happen.
Turn the table. Looking rough. And open this. Take this.
Use this to speak. Take this. No choice but to fight.
Good morning! Some powerful warrior is attacking friend and foe alike. We're in disarray. We need orders,
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Very interesting. Single warrior who can change the tide of a battle? I'd like to take this one alive. You're just the one for the job. Can you capture this mighty warrior?
Take this.
Well, if your lordship bids it,
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Okay.
time to advance. This rest up to you.
Is ours.
I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
I'm on my way again. Okay.
Get any more. Retreat! Retreat!
Okay.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Dangerous enemy to have.
Okay, you better help this guy.
You're a tough one. I've never faced anyone who could take so much punishment.
You handle your weapon well. Let's see just how good you are.
We need not fear Cao Cao. Come then! We shall have our vengeance!
Like, man, I thought you were going to be on our side, but considering you're making me work harder for my base. Considering you made me work harder for this base, I'm ending you, whether you like it or not. Well, that wasn't enough. Ouch.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm done. Vanquished. I've failed the villagers.
You fought well against us, and bravely, too. His lordship likes warriors with spirit.
Okay, cool. I think we got him. Hopefully.
This territory is ours.
Anyways, I can help my ally.
We are the elite of the Yellow Turbans. We survived these turbulent years, and we will survive you!
Take this. This is a crucial moment.
Okay.
Take this. Cut this.
Okay, GG's.
Let's end this.
Believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Is this the end of the road?
Yellow turbans have been driven away. Well done, everyone. Now, bring me the captive.
That was something to say the least. We did level up one class, so another level stronger. Almost got a dramatic success, but another time. All of these are pretty expensive, I'll admit. But that'll be worth having. I'll need to do this next, though. Oh, actually, I could use these, though, but maybe I could find some side stuff to get that.
Huh? So, you're not here to plunder food from the village?
Well, we do seek food, that's true enough. But no one said anything about plundering. His lordship's trying to build a world where everyone has as much food as they'll ever need.
How? Does he intend to do that?
It's really quite simple. He'll give fields to everyone so they can grow their own crops. If war comes, the people will take up arms to defend the land. Basically, he wants what you've been doing here to spread across the whole realm.
You put it very well, Dion Wei.
It's no more than what I learned from the Lord himself.
The whole round, you say? So, tell me, are you a great man?
That's not for me to say. Depends entirely on the work of those who serve me. If you were my ally, then perhaps the answer would be yes.
Ha! Wouldn't that be great? Join us and we'll make sure the harvest is bountiful enough to feed the realm.
Well, I don't know how much longer I can defend the village all alone. And you're saying you want to help not only us villagers, but everyone across the land? In that case, my mind's made up. Together, we'll have crops growing from one horizon to the next.
Then it's settled. We're comrades now. But first, what is your name, friend?
I am Shi-Chu. If you need any heavy lifting done, I'm your man.
Sounds good.
That Cao Cao fellow's been making a name for himself thanks to his sharp mind.
Hey. Hey.
Well, glad to have you in our party, needless to say. That will be great to know.
I heard there's another big conflict over who...
Anyway, it's time to look around real quick, and I should probably work on my gems, actually. Because I haven't touched that in a long ass time. Might as well, 'cause like I said, I haven't touched this in a while. Oops. Okay, now I'm done. That was a lot to use, I'll admit.
That man Yuan Shu has an awful reputation anyway.
Let me see if there's anyone I can talk to and such.
Every night they're feasting up in the castle.
I'll do some of these battles along the way, because why not? Just do farm and such.
Challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. I see it. An opening. Take this. Turn the table. Take this. An opening. Take that.
Okay. Okay.
Take this. Take this. Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. I see it. An opening. Looking rough.
Almost bad.
An opening. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Now. Looking rough.
Nice.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'll save up on my points until I actually have enough for as more at once. Meantime, I did need to trigger the traumatic success and ambushes. But I think I'll switch to my sword for a bit. Oh yeah, do I have anything else I can do here? Okay.
He's every soldier's nightmare. His strength.
Tell me about it. I'm lucky to have been able to win fights with him evolve, while not running into him.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! Time for a good old fight. Get ready! Now, gotta be quicker. Illustrate. Looking rough. Take this. Looking rough. Looking rough. How's your guy?
Okay.
The enemy officer has been defeated. There we go.
Ouch.
Let's get serious. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that.
Oh. Let's just do this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Okay, GG.
Time to end this. I can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Anyways, like I mentioned earlier, my goal is really just to finish this chapter tonight, which I should be able to. We'll see how long it takes. Okay, almost there with the sword at least, so I think I'm better off doing that, and then maybe the spear. Oh yeah, and I need to also use the evasion attack too. Which I could just use a skirmish.
There are plenty of marshes and rivers around here, so you get people falling in.
Which I guess I could do it here in the meantime.
Looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
I'm coming.
Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Okay. Okay. Ouch.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Pin, please.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. An opening. Sacred Earth protect us.
There we go. Okay. This should be close. Oh yeah, GG's.
Let's end this. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Nice. Almost Swiss Arm, I think. Okay, yeah. I can stick with this for a little bit longer.
I spent everything I had.
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong Zhuo.
Just need one more battle.
Think the guys who
Or
laid
two.
waste to our fields will be back.
Gold coins, that's what I needed. Anyways.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that. This territory is ours.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
Ouch. Hey, lucky I didn't have them available.
Looking rough. Looking rough. Take this. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Now. Looking rough.
Okay.
Looking rough. I see you. Table's turn. Looking rough. Hunter down.
GG's.
Let's end this. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I almost got the battle arts thing done. Which will finish up soon enough. What other weapon do I need to use for my objectives? Okay, I will get to the lance eventually. While I did the evasion thing, I need to do that too with the sword. Well, I can at least continue on to the next chapter. Well, I can do this bonding now. I think can't continue on with the chapter, since the next part isn't about yet.
Felt like talking to you for a moment. I know this place with some good food. Feel like joining?
Huh? Caught you at a bad time, have I? Did I get ahead of myself again? You see, in battles, I usually get ordered to charge head first into the enemy ranks. Now, it's gotten to be so much of a habit that, as you can see, I have trouble holding back. Complimenting me, are you? I'll take it. Anyway, I've been trying to find ways to make this trade of mine useful, like transporting rations more quickly and such. You can't skimp out on supplies. It can sway the tide of a battle. That's a lesson we learned when we went up against Louis Bu. Yeah, isn't it? Good to see that you get it too. That being said, I still don't know how to improve the rations transport. I've been trying and failing, and just when I think I have it, I fail again. I just keep going around in circles. It's a hassle. But, funnily enough, I don't hate doing it. And with you around, I think things will be even better. Oh, I might have prattled on a little too long. Let's talk more over food, eh? That's what I like to hear. Time to go discuss it over a meal. Let's go then. We're gonna eat till dawn.
Okay. No, let's just get the battle arts out of the way. With the sword. There you go. Okay, level up on the spear. And sword, so 2 levels. I almost got this, which, I mean, I could probably switch to anything else now. So yeah, I guess I'll do that. Okay, now let's continue the story.
With our provisions running low, taking you was exactly what we needed. Now, we can maintain a foothold here for a while and plan our next move. Once our food shortage has been solved and our supply routes secured, we will be ready to take back Yan. You need to be more resolute. Otherwise, the men will be affected by your fear. We
You
can
are right.
succeed. There is no need to be nervous.
But
When taking on a foe that is holed up in a castle, it is essential to have a force large enough to overwhelm the enemy. One needs enough soldiers to completely surround the castle and cut off all supply routes. Despair, then starvation, will follow. That is the proper way to conduct a siege. Of course, it is impossible to mobilize an army large enough for such a task without sufficient rations and supplies. On the other hand, if you plan ahead and build the required supply lines, then victory is sure to follow, as sure as day follows night. It can. After all, it is our duty as the army's strategist to make it so. For now,
That is true.
until the time comes for us to strike.
Hey yo, Cosmic, welcome to the stream. Yep, went live today. After, well, one instance where I thought I would go live, and another instance that I wanted to go live, but it's not happening. And thank you for the hydrate. But yes, we are continuing Dynasty Warriors Origins. Just trying to make progress in Chapter 3 and all that. How's it going, Cosmic? Hope your week's been well. And hope the weekend's been treating you well too. Which I saw my card, looks nice, congrats. Thank you, Cosmic. Definitely is a, well, basically my feeling using new car, I like it. But using it, it really does like, I sort of felt like I was sort of waking up from like cryo sleep of some sorts. Because of how many features are on said car. Which, some of them I had, but I had to go through an aftermarket to get them to work in the first place, like a backup camera, and a media player in the car to like play music or my GPS on my phone. Needless to say, it was an old car, and it took a bit to get used to. But it's something I am glad I do have. Now, all things considered. And that's basically why yesterday I didn't stream at all.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Ouch. Mistimed that. Here we go. But yeah, since I got all that out of the way, I did have to do something earlier in the morning, but the car situation is mostly taken care of. So now I can actually chill for the weekend. Even though I do have to be on watch for jury duty, possibly. Which right now, I'm just waiting for Monday for them to tell me whether I need to meet or not during the week. Okay, GG's.
Let's end this pitiful situation.
And tell cousin went to Vegas, so you have the house for yourself? Ooh, nice, nice. It'll be nice to get some privacy for yourself and all that. Good to hear. For sure, but same. Yep, jury duty. The one thing I I'm not looking forward to if I have to do it next week. Either way, we know what we're doing if we get picked anyways. Or we're summoned anyways. But yeah, in the meantime though, I've really just been chilling otherwise. I haven't really touched Street 6 yet, just because I'm really just waiting for the rank phase to reset. Alongside with my coming and the other quality of life features to come. I'm mostly waiting on that, really. Even though I normally wouldn't mind playing. So I figured, which it would have been nice to have been able to stream at least yesterday, but oh well. Most of this was really me wanting to finish this game, before Just Daybreak 2 releases, but I don't mind waiting for like a couple days after in order to finish this game and then be able to go to Trails to Daybreak 2. But it shouldn't be a crazy long. Not streaming Thursday or Friday shouldn't affect me too much in that regards. Anyways, this looks like a dangerous battle to say the least. That's coming up. Oh fuck, we're fighting Lubu again.
Let's begin.
Yes.
This easy? We shall see. We shall see. But that is what makes doing these battles pretty exciting, though.
Yeah.
With me here, I
We'll
suppose
see.
our victory is all but assured.
Go.
But yeah, oh yeah, but basically, at least up until Tuesday night, I probably will be streaming. Well, aside from doing a decently long stream today, I'll definitely stream tomorrow. And I'll probably stream on Monday as well.
Who dares to seek another battle so soon? But then, this is always Cao Cao's way.
An entire enemy army is holed up in Puyang
The enemy
Castle.
officer has been defeated.
Must be waiting for outside reinforcements. In which case,
More streams, yep, for the next few days.
our armies block the roads to the castle. Shall we initiate the advance?
The main army has begun to march.
Yeah, I might as well go for the duel.
Puyang Castle.
Oh yeah, and these are just one-on-one fights you can initiate in the heat of battle. Whether you end them quickly, basically to end battles quickly and gain morale easily as well. Yes, yeah, like I said, pretty sick. Dude, like I said, even though it's not like changing up the hack and slash formula by a significant margin, it really enhances how it's like to take down. It really enhances the overall combat system. Let's... Okay. Okay. Here we go.
Let's end this. I've invested. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Have betrayed Cao Cao. No. Powerful though he may be, I do not regret that choice.
Let's go. Yeah.
Okay.
Push things back to even ground. Still, let us guard down yet. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Like, I wouldn't mind fighting a lot of them in like group battles in general, but like I said, it's just nice to have. All things considered. Anyways, time to duel you.
Here we go. Turn the table.
Nice try.
Take this. Time to end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
It is our duty to protect this land. We will drive away all would-be invaders.
There we go.
Let's end this.
Nice.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Is a bitter pill.
Yep, all reinforcements taken out.
Now they have no means of attack. Initiative is ours. Just have to press home our advantage. Let's go. Now advance. This siege will not end well for us. I'm going out, and I'll take Cao Cao's head myself.
Okay, we got him coming.
How is it not the right time? Fear not, Chen Gong. No matter the odds, my strength will bring us victory.
We'll see.
Yes. This high ground will suffice. We can draw the enemy in. We should be able to hit them with projectiles. All right.
Okay.
Let's clear the way.
Lord Ribu claimed this castle after much toil. I will fight with all my strength to protect it. We may not be able to make it through this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Here's the resistance is futile. Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
And Lubu's just really strong. Not much you can do about that. Hey, Techno, welcome to the stream.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Just making some progress in the new Dynasty Wars at the moment.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Okay, where to go? Chillin', but taking on armies like the stream title says. Anyways, let's go. My army. Okay, but Lubu's really messing some of us up.
The enemy officer,
Apologies.
has been defeated.
It was not our intention to
Okay.
startle you. You all seem so interested in everything going on outside.
Anyway, how's it going though, Techno?
To interrupt
The
my
enemy
announcing
officer
our presence.
has been defeated.
Hope your weekend. Hope the week's been treating you well.
Pounded into submission.
I leave the rest up to you.
Well, if it isn't our dear old friends, it's been too long. However, I must ask that you leave immediately.
I am ashamed that I ever trusted you. But you will come to regret betraying Lord Cao Cao soon enough.
Okay.
So we can march together no longer? Truly unfortunate.
Only the enemy officer
Find a way
has been
to
defeated.
overcome this situation. I need to fall back.
Take this.
Rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
Okay.
Fight is glorious.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Okay. Anyways, so you playing some good old Dynasty Warriors? Love playing these types of Dynasty Warriors these games? Good playing some Smash My Royals on my channel today? Ooh, nice. Sounds like you had a pretty nice day to say the least. Smash and Rivals. Marvel Rivals, specifically.
Someone with a backbone. Just
Okay, I guess I have to fight Lubu now. So yeah, I'm honestly not too crazy on Dynasty Wars Ultimate.
Not. Let your arrows fall upon them like a deadly rain.
But I do enjoy the games, all things considered. It's just not my, they're usually not my preferred type. I did play Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes though. To get my Muso itch.
It's finally time to do what I do best.
Oh wow, that actually killed me. But yeah, this game though in particular, I did decide to give it a shot. Not that I thought it was like anything like... Not that I was saying like, Yeah, so it's like, I may not be too into the Dynasty Warrior games. But I do enjoy playing them. Just this one in particular got my interest because this is basically a reboot of the series. It has a pretty decent effort with trying to make a interesting story, which you probably don't have to care too much about still anyways. But they are trying to take this game a little more seriously. And there's actually some depth to the combat, I feel, as well.
It's finally time to do what I do best. Have the castle. If I defeat Cao Cao, your meager victory will mean nothing. He won't stand a chance against me.
On my watch, you'll have to go through me to get to Lord Cao Cao.
Sorry. Thanks for the help. Where did I go wrong?
Yeah.
Things don't look too good.
No matter how you slice it.
Ouch.
Yes, this place will do nicely indeed.
But needless to say though, I am having a blast with Dynasty Warriors Origins at the moment. Oh yeah, and as you can see, there's actually a parry system in this game too, so... There's even a lot more depth than there usually would be in a Dynasty Warriors game. With this iteration.
That's good.
Hey, Holoshy, welcome to the stream.
To attack from here as well.
Just making more progress in Dynasty Wars at the moment. Here, fire. Music do be jamming though. It's fine. Ooh, catapults.
Projectiles.
Well, should be GG soonish. Oh. Damn, I missed. Oh well. Okay. There we go.
I will finish this. Just you wait. Don't get yourself killed in the meantime.
Oh.
Pursuing a wounded beast is ill-advised. Allow Louis Boo his freedom for now. We've already accomplished our goal here. Let's take this time to appreciate our efforts and celebrate the reclamation of our stronghold.
That was tense. Okay, one more away from this, and I didn't really get a chance to use any crazy tactics, but we'll get there. We will get there. Inside Pyong Castle.
It's been a long time since I was last in Puyang. I admit, it feels strange to be back. So much has happened. So many things have changed.
It has been quite hectic. Nonetheless, Lord Cao Cao has taken you and made great progress.
He has more subjects, more soldiers, and more officers. It's a far cry from those days back in Luoyang.
Indeed. I don't think there is any man under the heavens who commands more people or wields more power than he does, even measured against his rivals.
Smai. Bro, you're gonna downplay my to no existence.
Which begs the question, how should he wield such might?
Like how you downplay of everyone.
A single decision from his lordship can
That's what I know you're gonna be doing.
Well, Cao Cao, what do we do next?
What's next? Let me share with you my plan.
You're gonna downplay her, you know it.
Hey, so you know
I bet
our
you
Lord
even
loves
downplayed
giving us
Striker
all
when she
special
came
good
out,
name,
when
right?
DNF duel
He
happened.
always calls Dian Wei, Eli.
Despite how
Something coming in,
how
and I think
she
he came up with a
probably
good
ended
one
up
for
being the best
Xinlu.
character
Oh, yeah.
before the Grand Balance
Wasn't he the
patch.
first one to start calling you Zulu
Especially
Han?
after Swiftmaster got nerfed.
It's so hard to be sure. What if that's just what people have always called you? I have no idea what it means, but it sounds powerful. It kind of makes me jealous. If I fight really well in the next battle, do you think maybe he'll give me a great nickname too? Whatever he chooses, I hope it makes me sound really fierce like tiger or bear or something like that.
Anyways. Okay, so I'm gonna have to use a lance for my stuff soonish. Which I honestly wouldn't mind doing. I mean, if anything, I'm really just looking forward to the quality of life stuff anyways that are coming to the game. Well, no, Rangers terrorizing everyone at that game. I haven't been keeping up with the enough, so I'm not sure. I did see top 8 of Defrosting's, or the recent TNS. Had Balmage up there. Hey yo, Wilt. Welcome to the stream. Been a minute too, to say the least. Oh wait, I don't think I equipped my stuff here yet.
The enemy officer.
I did not. Oops. Anyway, what's up, Wilt? Hope life's been treating you well. Has been a minute since I've seen you. But as you can see, I'm just making progress in the new Dynasty Warriors game at the moment. Okay, it was a lot, but since you got a commission, they've been stricter with overtime, so you can be home now? Ooh, oh, gotcha. I feel that, which, when I was working at my previous job, we had to do a lot of overtime early on, so I get what you mean there. But then at one point, which, I mean, overtime is more money and such and all that, which, looking back, it was a little surprising of how much overtime my old job was giving me, to where at some point they were a lot stricter with it later on, which I was happy with that, just so I could actually not have to work over the weekend and such. As well as $8 on mobile. Oh yeah, they did raise the price there. It's $6 on mobile, on your desktop if you want a sub there, which more than $5 for a sub sucks, but does the lesser of the two evils, I guess, in that regards. It's good to see you again, Wilt. Anyways, now to make my way up there. Yep, that's it. Well, right now I'm doing like a side quest. Well, not really a side quest, more so an optional battle during this whole thing. Oh, I should have just rushed there. Oh well. But yeah, I basically am doing the story mode, which I'll show a bit more of it. Okay, yeah, so basically, you have this overworld to look around in, and basically, some places you can visit to some degree, but you're not doing a whole lot in these areas, in these villages unless there's something story related. And then you have optional battles like this to do if you want, which is just really just do farm stuff. Money, objectives to like get more skill points, etc. This fight is just like something optional. Just do like I say, just farm off stuff basically.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Let's go. I challenge you to battle. Let's get serious. Prepare yourself. Turn the tables. Time to act. Gotta be quicker. Time to end this.
Damn, that must be brutal.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
How much do I have to do with that? I guess I could do it later. But yeah, they're just, well, honestly, I don't have like the biggest understanding, greatest understanding of the story itself. Other than that, basically, groups you've helped previously to help change stuff end up being corrupt in their own way. So you end up having to clean them up and such. And now we sort of just took a point where we had 3 options to choose from with who to side with, and I think I went with the war hungry one to some degree. And now we're just roaming around in that regards too. More or less.
Well, the Emperor has safely fled from Chang'an.
Yes, but he has been forced to ally himself with people of ill repute, having no one else to turn to. It's said that both Li Jue and Guo Shi's men are trying to track him down.
Those 2 are the fiends who wrought havoc in Chang'an. They're following in Dong Zhuo's wicked ways. I want to do whatever I can to keep His Majesty from falling into their hands.
Yeah, this is sort of our war conquest story, part of the story, or path.
It is only natural that a loyal subject of the Emperor would want to save him from peril. In any case, he is a valuable asset. If he were under our control, we would gain a great deal of power. That would certainly benefit Lord Cao Cao, but he has yet to make a move, since he lacks justification to take the Emperor under his protection.
A lack of justification?
Yes. Placing the Emperor under our control without good reason would make us no different than Dong Zhuo. And if we go down the same path as that man, we are doomed.
It certainly is a complicated situation. I only wish there were some way we could convey our intentions to His Majesty.
This is just a thought, but perhaps
So it takes place in the medieval time?
too much.
We don't.
What the Emperor
But
desires
not really
is a
medieval
powerful
per se, but
but
there's another word for this, I'm pretty sure.
Dong Zhuo. It needs
Something
to
about
be
the
someone
3
who will govern
kingdoms.
competently. At the
Something
present
related to
moment,
that.
Lord Cao Cao is the closest to that
But
ideal.
this is
So
also
what
a
if we
prequel
simply
to
continue
Dynasty
to help
Wars
him gain
overall,
more power?
well, where this
I
game
see.
takes place.
His Majesty's
So,
eyes will be drawn to
it's
us.
sort of ancient stuff by our
That's
standards
the way I
nowadays.
see it. So I think our optimal course of action is to simply continue putting forth our best efforts and let fate decide what happens.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, well, just out of curiosity, did you watch Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest yet? I finished it last weekend since the English dub finally finished. Which I assume there's going to be a season 2, but we haven't seen anything about it yet. But it did finish, for season 1 at least.
We will rescue His Majesty.
So we finally received word.
Yes. Our orders are to eliminate the traitors to the throne and guard the Emperor on his way to the palace in Luoyang.
Well, I'll be damned. This
Oh
is
yeah,
a
you too.
cause can
I
get
forgot to bring that
behind.
up as well to you, comic.
Can't believe
The
we
English
get to help
dub
the
finished
Emperor
last week,
himself.
but I'm pretty sure
Shows
the
that
anime
Lord
finished like
Cao Cao's
just before the
status
end of
has risen
last year.
above that of a mere governor. Heartening indeed.
Cao Cao, we cannot make the slightest mistake here.
Yes. And that's why I will need all of you at your best. We must work together as one to bring the Emperor to safety.
You need another anime watch on? Yeah, for sure, for sure. Honestly, I'm not too sure how to say like how I feel about it overall,
They say Lord Cao Cao when you unship.
but I do love fairy tales, so more fairy tales is always a plus for me personally.
Become a little bit better for everyone.
But I can't speak for everyone all of it.
Well then, please
But
excuse me.
damn, catch up
Lord
on One
Contal.
Piece. That is something to say the
Don't
least.
get killed out there. Oh, speak of the devil. Greetings, Lord Shi Huang. This is the prodigy I mentioned. As good a time as any for a talk, no?
Wait. This is the one? Pardon my rudeness. I am Shi Huan. I serve under Lord Li Jue. I had been conferring with Lord Pang Tong regarding some concerns, and I had heard much about your exploits in the process. The man who now controls the court since Dong Zhuo's death. Perhaps you've heard of him. Lord Li Jue is raising hell in the
Yeah,
war
so
with
fairy
Guo Shi.
tale,
China
100-year
lies in
quest.
tatters, which troubles His Majesty's mind to no end.
Not sure if I would say it's a good or
This
a
will only
bad
exacerbate
thing.
the chaos propagated by Dong Zhuo. At this rate, I will no longer be
I'm
able
not
to
sure
call
how
him
to
my
judge
lord.
whether it's good or bad per se, or
What would
anything like
become
that.
of me, then?
But overall,
And that's
I
why
enjoyed Fairy
thought,
Tale 100-year
why not
Quest.
have him
Just for the fact that there was
consult you?
more Fairy Tale back.
Because you're not beholden to a specific master, and I'm sure you've more than enough experience to share, do you not? Who better to gauge a person's abilities than you?
But I do need
Furthermore,
something new to,
we
well,
can be
now I
assured that
don't
you will keep this
actually have an
matter
anime I'm
between
watching,
us.
but
So, if Lord Shi Huang here wants to forsake his lord, who would you recommend instead?
I did start watching, well, I've been watching Daredevil recently because Daredevil Born again happens in March and all.
Bring peace to the land.
Ah, so you approve of Cao Cao then? I've heard he is well respected among his followers. The story goes that he would do anything in pursuit of his goals. Perhaps that is what it takes for one to claim the world for their own.
Lord Cao Cao. I see. He does seem to possess the ideals I envisioned for my future lord and hero. Many thanks to both of you for answering my unceremonious question. Meeting you here must have been fate. I would enjoy discussing other matters with you whenever we may meet again.
Of course. Anyway, would I say it's faithful to the OG? I'd say it's pretty faithful overall, all things considered.
I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun's army.
And it does also have me excited for what's to come. When, assuming they continue 100-year quest, which I'm sure they will. But we'll see how things go.
All those rumors about that mysterious beauty.
But regardless, I am happy. It was just a nice excuse for me to just keep watching Fairy Tail and all.
the shoe has an awful reputation.
Yeah, right now I've been watching Daredevil, which I'll probably finish season 1 by tomorrow. Just trying to catch up on it before the series in March. That's fair to get a new enemy. Get on that new enemy? Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Officer has been defeated.
Anyways.
Time to go in the offensive. Get ready, everyone.
There are definitely other animes I do want to start on at some point. Or I guess if I do start on another anime, it probably would be actually be me rewatching Fire Force, since season 3 is actually happening this spring. At least part 1 of it.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
All my might. There we go. Now.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Let's go.
You finished season 2 of Fire Force? You do got time, since it's only part 1 of season 3 and that's coming out this year, I believe. So you got time. I watched, but everyone's mission is broken. That he does get a lot of nice stuff, to say the least, in my opinion. So I could start to see that, honestly.
Turn the table.
Believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
For now. That one will put up a good fight for sure. I'm gonna go see for myself.
Okay.
Get ready to be brought down. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm. Okay. Also, really just wants to rewatch it just so I can see it dubbed and try to remember stuff that I didn't see. Stuff that I know I did see, but don't recall. Going to season 3. But I think I have a good gist of what does and doesn't happen.
This territory is ours.
Well, that take care of that battle. The Fire Force is dope IMO. Anyways, I haven't streamed for almost 2.5 hours, and I will all acknowledge the past few times I have streamed, I actually didn't take a break at all during the streams, just because of how addicted I was to this game. But since this is the weekend, I'll probably take a short break here for a bit. Really, get more water, use the restroom. Do that, all that other stuff. But anyways, you know the drill with this. Basically, if you're not a sub, don't worry, you're not missing out on anything. Just a BRB screen with chill music. But if you are a sub, that's all you're gonna be seeing for a bit. But regardless, I will be right back. Okay, I think I'm back. And we'll be mainly continuing the game. Big battle up ahead. Which, I should be good, but we'll see how things go. Rescue the Emperor and get out, basically. To my knowledge.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
So making my way up, basically.
My might shall
Well, let's see how
illuminate
this
the
goes.
path to victory.
Now go. We have but one goal to achieve. We must overcome all obstacles to save the Emperor. I'm counting on you all, my wise and courageous warriors.
It seems that Li Jue's forces are pursuing the Emperor. We must hurry to his
Okay.
rescue.
I can't believe the enemy officer
Task is
has
to
been
capture enemy
defeated.
bases. We'll clear the path to Luoyang and welcome the Emperor there. No good dealing with royalty. Let's get this started.
Nice.
The enemy officer
Let's move out.
has been defeated.
Begin the advance.
Now they're advancing.
Arrogant fools, coming to claim the throne for yourselves. You will face Xi Huan instead.
Okay.
You are very skilled.
The enemy officer
It is a true
has been
honor for me
defeated.
to be able to fight alongside you.
Cannot hold out for much longer.
I'm on the way.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! Take this! Let's go!
Why?
Looking rough. And open. Take this!
No choice but to retreat. I think it's safe to say this place is ours now.
You seem to be evenly matched. You'll have to work hard to gain
Okay.
the upper hand.
I can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
I'm on my way to the carriage now.
We are grateful for your aid. But who on earth?
You were in the service of Lord Cao Cao and received the Emperor's call for aid and have come to offer our assistance.
So you're Cao Cao's trustworthy vassals. What a welcome turn of events.
Take this!
Okay. Okay.
I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Excuse me.
Take this. Not bad.
Nice.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been defeated.
I'm pulling back for now.
Enemies in the near vicinity have been dealt with. Lord Cao Cao, your aid has been most welcome.
Well, we have rescued the Emperor. Now, we just need to get him out of here safely.
Oh no.
And there are the pursuers. Right on cue. We should leave right away.
Take this! We cannot allow any harm to come to the Emperor. Could we not try traveling a path with as few enemy forces as possible?
The enemy holds a strong position here. We'll just have to go around them.
Looking rough. Take this! Looking rough. Looking rough.
I'm gonna need to help them. Why did I want to take that base? It's best I help them instead.
Let's go.
Afraid I've got no choice but to fall back. I foresaw this victory before it even happened.
Let me help them though.
Bring him down. Take this! Take this! Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now let's catch up.
Why would they attempt to harm me? What madness!
Oh my god.
Whatever path your majesty wishes to take, I shall clear the way.
Gosh.
An opening.
Continue working hard to
The
set a
enemy
good
officer
example for everyone
has been
else.
defeated.
Once again, we must choose a passage here. Now, how do things look up ahead? The path to Luoyang is blocked. For the Emperor's safety, we should find another way forward.
Sounds good. I'll keep going. Well, time to get ready to fight, to say the least. Up ahead.
All right, advance! Keep up the pace, guys! Time to advance!
with us. Attack. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. We held the pursuers. Now, let us make haste in our advance.
I'm gonna stop these people though.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this.
Okay.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Don't pay attention to what I'm saying.
I think the time has come to employ a little trap. Commence the advance.
Oh boy. On my way.
Now that we've come this far, Luoyang is but a stone's throw away. We should keep moving.
You thought you could just walk away with the Emperor? You'll never escape us.
We better get out.
All units, charge! Secure the Emperor before they enter Luoyang.
Betray. I never expected him to command such a force. I must urge the Emperor to enter Luoyang immediately. This must be a shield to buy time for the Emperor to escape. All units, assemble before Hulao Gate.
So you come to stop me. Well, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Now we've got you. Hand over the Emperor.
I can't let you go any further. Orders from above, you see. So do me a favor and stop where you are. Allies are doing well. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Okay, let's just wipe them off here. Ooh, new weapon. Ooh, this is a weapon I would like to get used to. I really like my wheels, like a chakram blades.
I can't hold them back anymore. It shouldn't have been like this.
The enemy officer. Well, I did what I was told to do. As long as I don't. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Might as well get ready to stall here.
It is futile to fight against
That
an
looks
army of
busted.
this size.
It's a nice new up attack to have.
If you would kindly place yourself back under our protection.
The only choice we have is to defeat them head on. Go now, my fiercest warrior! Slaughter the beasts that pursue the Emperor!
I'm raring to go.
There's no end to them. I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this.
Majesty, glad to see you are unharmed. Will protect you from here on out. Take this.
Okay, cool. We protected the carriage.
There's still time. All units, break through Hulao Gate. Pursue the Emperor. All my might.
So, you refuse to back down. Be destroyed.
Okay, I could deal with this. Okay.
Judge the situation poorly.
Okay. Oh yeah, I don't know the god, but in the meantime.
Must find a way to overcome this situation.
My apologies. I must fall back.
One K, nice.
That's the spirit. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Nice.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this.
Doesn't he make sure I am on the hard difficulty?
To fight against such
Okay,
a
I
force
am.
without fear. What commendable courage.
Time to end this.
I can't believe this.
There we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
His Majesty will now be able to rest easy within Luoyang. Thank you for all your efforts.
Of course. Of course. I know how to do this. Yeah, I might as well do this too. But we're good now.
What did you say? You wish to have me placed under your protection?
The ruined Luoyang is in a pitiful state, is it not?
So, you would use me as your political puppet? Like Dongzhou, then Li Jue and Gouxi. Like the territorial beasts of the world?
Our true colors have shown. But we are hungry for war, I
As you
guess.
say. The greed of man throws order into chaos. Breeds all the strife we face in this world. Even so, those lacking desire lose sight of their path, of how to live. What we need are laws and systems to regulate such desires. Strength to safeguard such statutes and amend any unrest. And at the zenith of this structure, we need you, Your Majesty, as a symbol most sacrosanct.
We did save you after all.
What is it you?
A new world. Be that as it may, for the sake of one's ambitions, One must eradicate those standing in the way. The face being eradicated. This is the path I, Cao Cao, dare to walk. The path of absolute rule.
AKA war. To prove my dominance and all that.
Cao Cao has decided on his goal and gained the means to fulfill it. With pure reason as his guiding principle, he aims to control the land. However, so steadfast is his dedication to this principle that he risks eliminating not only corruption, but compassion as well. His path will be a trying one. If his conquest is to succeed, countless lives will be lost. Guardian of Peace. If you believe that Cao Cao is the hero that will bring an end to the chaos, then walk alongside him.
Anyways.
We're coming in.
Oh, what's up, you two?
We have something really important to discuss. It's about your future with us and our Lord.
As I'm sure you've heard, Cao Cao has made the decision to bring the Emperor to you. This will be a great step forward on his path to supremacy. We know what steps we must take from here on out. All that's left now is to take them. So, how about it? Will you tread this path with us?
You are wasted as a mere hired hand. Enter the service of Lord Cao Cao officially so that we can build a powerful new kingdom. Now, I really shouldn't be the one to say this, but the path our Lord has chosen will not be easy. We will likely have to fight all sorts of rivals along the way. I suppose that's what it takes to rule by the sword. That's why having you with us would be so reassuring. More than anything, we would hate to see a friend among the ranks of our enemies.
Nevertheless, this decision will affect your future. So will you join us or not? Think carefully before making your choice.
Oh yeah, I did choose to side with you.
You will. Cao Cao will be pleased to hear that.
All right. Then we should deliver the news to our Lord right away. But really, it pleases me greatly to have you join us. You won't regret it.
Having you under Cao Cao's command will lift some of the weight off my shoulders. I'm counting on you.
For sure. Oh, cool. Chapter 3 end. Okay, so Chapter 3 actually didn't take as long as I thought it would, honestly. But we did make good progress, though, all things
rose
considered.
above his many rival warlords to gain control over the imperial throne. He made great efforts to establish a new regime centered on Shu. In the face of this, Yuan Shao and the other powerful clans could not remain docile, and their ambitions were soon laid bare.
So maybe I could finish this next week, possibly.
Zhou Yu on a plan to gain independence from Yuan Shu. In their youthful eyes, possibilities seemed to stretch out all the way to the horizon. Although Liu Bei had now allied with the peerless warrior Louis Bu, he fell into doubt, unable to decide on the path he should take. With the entire land facing great uncertainty, its heroes also stood at a crossroads. Chapter 4. Sun Ce rises up in Jiangdong. Liu Bei faces a quandary in Cha Pei. Cao Cao fights a decisive battle at Guandu.
Oh, new armor.
Allow me to welcome you again.
Here, here. You've already done so much to help us. I'm glad you decided to formally join our forces.
Agreed. I just wish we could find more people like you.
On the one hand, you are valuable to us simply for your excellent abilities as a warrior. Yet, your versatility is what makes you special. And so I will not give you any strict orders. You can do as you see fit. I wouldn't have gone out of my way to recruit you if I intended for you to serve me like any other officer. Each of my retainers has unique strengths. It is my job to decide how they may be best utilized. Use your gifts to soar through the battlefield like a Luen.
Dian Wei, don't you think you're working too hard? You'll collapse if you don't take a moment to rest once in a while.
Ha! Don't worry, Shu-Chu. I can handle it. Neither of us came from renowned families. So we need to work hard just to prove ourselves. Right, Yue-Jin?
Yes. I was a mere record keeper before my promotion. Now I have to keep striving to live up to his lordship's high expectations.
And you're one to talk, Shu-Chu. You've been working from dawn until dusk as well.
Well, I've lived in a village my whole life, but now we're trying to cultivate fields across the realm. There's a lot of work to do.
It seems we are all in agreement. I hear that your circumstances are similar to mine. I am new here, and know little of what has passed. I imagine Lord Cao Cao must have recruited you for your particular skills. Very well. I won't pry. Lord Cao Cao rates your skills very highly. That much is clear. He is not swayed by reputation or accomplishments. He simply assesses each warrior's might, and each strategist's shrewdness.
Yes. If he hadn't taken notice of me, I'd have remained in the infantry. I may never have had a chance to prove myself.
That's why we must work harder than ever. If we let up, we might end up disgracing our lord.
Right. It's going to take a lot of sweat and toil to get to where we want to go. But we owe it to him to throw ourselves into it.
Okay. Anyways, I guess, well, finishing chapter 3 was really all I wanted to do. I'll keep going for a little bit longer, if anything. Just a little bit.
Now,
Depending on how many battles are
let's discuss
coming up.
what to do about Louis Bu.
He has fled from Puyang, and now seeks shelter under Liu Bei, who in terms of military strength alone, is no real threat to us.
But what's concerning is the growing number of elite warriors who have gathered to serve him out of admiration for his character. While we could have easily dealt with each of them individually, now that so many of them are allied together.
I am of the same opinion. Especially noteworthy are Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, Liu Bei's two fiercest officers.
Then, our aim should be to destroy their unity.
It is Liu Bei himself that binds them all together. He is widely respected as a benevolent man. Most would be honored to serve him. But as we know, Louis Bu is ambitious, perhaps too ambitious to remain in anyone's service for long.
Then we ought to have Liu Bei sent to eliminate Yuan Shu by imperial decree. If we can force Louis Bu and Liu Bei into a conflict, both will take heavy losses.
Would you elaborate on your reasoning, Lord Shu Yu?
We shall take advantage of Liu Bei's virtuous nature. From what I understand, he is not the type to turn down people's requests. If he receives orders from the Emperor, he is certain to comply. And once he leads his forces away, Xiaopei will no longer be adequately defended. Chengong would not miss the opportunity to capture it.
Yuan Shu and Liu Bei are among our biggest threats. If they destroy each other, it would be a big help. Lord Shu Yu, you're being surprisingly ruthless. Are we to assume this is all for the sake of a peaceful future?
His lordship has set his sights on conquering the entire realm. If I am to assist him in that goal, I too must be willing to make hard choices.
Lord Shu Yu, that is...
I admit I have my own thoughts on the matter, but I will recommend to Lord Cao Cao that an imperial decree be issued.
Anyways.
I see. Liu Bei would certainly become a threat with Louis Bu in his ranks. I will propose to the Emperor that Yuan Shu be hunted down.
Thank you, my lord.
The situation is concerning, even supposing that we manage to take care of Louis Bu and Liu Bei. Yuan Shao battles with Gong Sun San in Yo to the north, and tensions are rising in Jing to the south.
Yuan Shao is the one we should be most wary of. Gong Sun Zan is doing well defending against him, but Yuan Shao now controls most of Hebei, so it is only a matter of time. Yuan Shao will win eventually.
And when he does, his forces will be further bolstered by citizens from Yo province and the remnants of Gong Sun Zan's army. After that, he will set his sights on us. Or to be more precise, on the Emperor in the capital.
So what do we do? Ally with Gong Sun San and take him on? It'll take a significant amount of our manpower to overturn Gong Sun San's unfavorable odds.
Agreed. And if he were to win, we would end up as enemies before long. I think we should hold back and look for a way to weaken both parties.
Dian Wei, what do you think?
Me? I have nothing to contribute to a discussion on strategy.
If we never bring in new voices to our discussions, our strategies will become predictable. It can be useful to hear candid opinions from someone like you sometimes.
If you put it that way, well, in my opinion, the most important thing in any war is to protect whatever you value the most. I would advise that we stay put and protect the Emperor and the capital. And while Yuan Shao and Gong Sun San are fighting, we can build up our strength.
A sound strategy, as I'd expect from you, Lord Dianwei. I think that may just be the best course of action. At the same time, we need to ensure that we're not dragged into the conflict, for one reason or another.
We ought to eliminate the possibility of Yuan Shao finding some excuse to attack us. One way might be to cede him the rank of Grand General, which His Majesty bestowed on Lord Cao Cao just recently.
That wouldn't be right, surely. Yuan Shao is not worthy of it for one, and it was the Emperor's decision.
An interesting stratagem. His pride will not allow him to attack someone he's indebted to. The rank of Grand General is a mere formality. I have no qualms about giving it up.
Well then, it seems we have decided on our strategy with respect to Louis Bu, Yuan Shu, Liu Bei, Yuan Shao, and Gongsun Zan.
That leaves one other major matter. What to do about Jing Province. Zhang Ji, who took the city of Nanyang in Jing, has fallen. Now his successor, Zhang Xu, is in rivalry with Liu Biao.
Liu Biao's forces far outnumber those of Zhang Xu, stationed in Wan Castle. I believe we should take Nanyang, an ally with Liu Biao.
Then let us try that. We will face Zhang Xu next. Go and make preparations for battle.
Okay, I guess we have a battle coming up next, which, I'll be honest,
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
I'm feeling a little tired. For at least, I'll go around and talk to people. Maybe do side stuff as well along the way. But I might end a little sooner than I would have liked to tonight. But like I also said, I will be live tomorrow. For sure.
This town has gotten bigger now that I think about it.
Lord Shunyo becomes a different... It's an honor to have you...
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao...
I hear the way Lord Zhang-He fights is a sight to behold.
We'll see.
Hope I get to witness. Yeah.
Not many people can read and write.
But yeah, all in all, finish chapter 3, and by the way, there's 4 chapters in this game. 5 chapters in this game.
Do you mind?
So we'll most likely be on our way to beating this game soon enough, basically. Like, next week can be somewhat possible, but I wouldn't expect too much till probably after, like, a bit before Trails to Daybreak's release. Because next weekend, I'm actually going to be practicing for Street Fighter... Well, I'm going to be practicing Street Fighter 6 again next week once my releases and all the other quality of life stuff comes. But I also got 2 monthlies next weekend too to practice for. Ooh, I see there's a lot of optional battles here. Which I guess I'll do those soon.
I'll show Lord Liu Bei what I'm made of.
Okay. Oh yeah, I guess I'll do the optional battles, talk to some people, and I'll call it. Seriously, thanks for being here, Cosmic. And everyone else, whether you're lurking or just... But yeah. Like I said, I'll definitely be back tomorrow with more of this game at the very least.
Too far ahead. Stop here and see if we shake it.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I completely missed.
Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sure know how to fight. An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
Begin the advance.
Mm-hmm.
Onward, everyone, without delay. Begin advancing. An opening. Take it in. All my might. An opening. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! Take this! You've gone in looking for fate.
Okay.
Now, thoughtless. No cover down. All my might. Looking rough. All my might.
But like I said, overall, having a really good time with Dynasty Warriors. Definitely glad I got this. Got this when I did, instead of waiting until later on. Because I would have been missing out, to say the least, with this game. And it's a nice way to, like, transition into Trails of Daybreak 2. But that I am looking forward to.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
And I guess, like, after I finish this Daybreak 2, which that'll take a while with my schedule. There's a good chance it's either I really go with the Ninja Gaiden 2, or go through one of the campaigns. I'm honestly not sure what I would do.
Even so, the enemy officer will be crucial. Has been defeated. Begin the advance. All units, march. Begin the advance.
Now is the time for forward momentum. Come, onward! March forward!
Okay, Daybreak 2 gonna be cool, take a cool minute, definitely. It was a miracle I was able to actually take. It was a miracle I was able to find time to actually play through Daybreak last year, but that was before I really got invested.
Forgive me for imposing
enemy
on you in
officer
such a manner.
has been defeated.
I am ready to face any punishment.
There we go. Now. Take this. Take this. Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. All my might.
Okay.
Take this.
At the very least, I was thinking about doing Dynasty Warriors on my own after I do this one playthrough on stream, but I wouldn't mind saving the rest of the playthroughs for later on. Yeah, I think so. Because truthfully, I have been playing Ninja Gaiden already on my own. I might even play Ninja Gaiden 2 Black on my own too, to how things go. We'll see. Because I know it for sure, I'm not going to get everything I want off stream.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
And that's not even counting the games that I have. That's just the games that are well. Those are just the games that are coming out this year too. So when I go to my backlog, that's gonna be even more games.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Which is why I have been trying to play some games on my own time instead of doing everything on stream.
Now is the time for forward momentum. Come, onward! March forward!
I definitely finished Militia Mordor on stream, and I finished Ninja Gaiden 3 Raiders I don't know, but and I'm gonna give one another shot again. Because I do feel like I understand things a little bit more. But yeah. I will definitely do Ninja Gaiden 4 on stream though.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Don't pay attention to what I'm saying.
Hmm.
An open blade. Take this.
All my might. Things are looking favorable.
The enemy officer has been
Find no
defeated.
complaints here. Concentrate.
An open blade. Looking rough.
All my might. Let me teach you what happens when you charge into things head first.
Take this. Take this. An open. Take that. Now. Take this. Take this. Looking rough. Now. Take this. An opening. I see it.
Okay.
An opening. An opening. Take this. There we go.
Okay, almost there. Yeah, let's just do it here, because why not?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I hear an irritating whelp out there. I shall go silence it. Start the advance!
Mm-hmm.
This appears to be as far as we go.
An opening. An opening. All my might.
Okay. I might as well say no.
Take this. I see. An opening. Take that. Take this. End this. An opening. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Okay. Okay, I'll admit. I think this will actually be the last thing I do on stream tonight. Because part of me really does want to keep playing, but...
What could possibly drive you to charge so recklessly into the fray?
When I go play 633 one shot, that's the plan. That's the plan. I am pretty excited for that game, all things considered. Ouch.
Take this. An open. I'm making my way up. Take this. Got this. Take that.
Almost there.
I see it. Looking rough. An open. Take this. Take that.
Okay.
Take this.
Almost there.
Looking rough. Now, take
Okay, there we go.
the enemy officer.
But yeah, Exposition 33 is definitely the plan to do as soon as possible. But I am excited for the game too. And it's like we leveled up 2 of our weapons, so another reason not to touch anything for the time being until I replay this game, which I probably will. Oh, a new tree, god damn it. Okay. When does that drop? It's like late April 24th, I think. Fairly late April. Oh, I am definitely switching that. Okay. Anyways. A little shorter than I expected tonight, all things considered, with my stream, but we did finish Chapter 3, and we only have Chapter 4 and 5 left of the game at the moment. So we'll definitely get through this game relatively soon. And like I said, I'll be streaming tomorrow and Monday too, to help expedite, or just give myself a chance to make as much progress as I can. But yeah. Anyways, regardless though, bear to stop by, thank you for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time. But till then, take care everyone, have a good night, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.